And in more AI news, because AI everywhere, Spotify has released a recap feature for audiobooks. So they've launched a beta feature called Audiobook Recaps, which will generate a short personalized audio summary that will help listeners jump back into stories that they've paused without spoilers or the need to rewind. So basically, Spotify is going to keep track of what you're listening to. And when you pause it, and when you come back to it, you can ask it, what the heck was I listening to? It's like as a parent, when you get up and to leave the room to go get something, and by the time you're out of the door of that room, you have no idea why you got up. Well, now AI will help you remember why you got up. So you'll get a quick little summary of the story up to this point, help you get back into the flow, and then you can resume your listening. It was built in Spotify emphasizes that it was built in close partnership with publishers, and they say it comes with guardrails. No audiobook content is used to train large language models. There's no AI voice cloning of narrators, and the recaps are designed strictly to complement, not replace, the full listening experience. And of course, I believe them entirely.
Previously on this book you listened to 2 years ago. I like this feature. As an audiobook listener, I will occasionally take a long break from an audiobook for whatever reason, and to be able to get a previously on this audiobook recap, I think is a cool use of AI. I'm not against AI. I had kind of a realization about AI. I don't know if I shared this on the show, but that AI is a bit like the land of eyes into the land of Canaan. And
Thomas, I'm going to need you to say that again. You froze entirely. Yes, you were gone.
They're coming for me, Jonathan.
No, you said AI, and you depended on AI, and they were like, do you now?
So if you can see me, if I'm working, let me know. If you see me in the chat, just say Thomas is working now. So AI is a bit like the land of Canaan in the book of Numbers, where you got the children of Israel, and they're in the wilderness, and they're wanting to go into the land of Canaan, and they send these spies into the land of Canaan. They come back, and all the spies agree this is a land flowing with milk and honey, right? We found these beautiful grapes. The soil's very fertile. And the spies all agree that there are giants in the land, very scary giants that defeating will be deadly and difficult. And the difference was 2 of the spies said, yes, there are giants. Yes, it's a land flowing with milk and honey. We can conquer it. And the other 10 spies said, the giants are too scary for us. They will conquer us, right? They saw the same world. They saw both the positives and the negatives of this promised land, but some had an attitude of defeat and others had an attitude of victory, right? Some saw God as being bigger than their problems, and other people saw the problems as being bigger than their God. And I see AI as this way. It is a land flowing with milk and honey. There are some really amazing things you can do with AI, which I've been doing with the Patron Toolbox, right? Like the feedback I get from people using the toolbox has been really fun because people use it and they're like, oh my gosh, this saved me so much time. One of the tools I get the most positive feedback on is the chapterizer that takes rough dictation and just puts it into nice, clean paragraphs and sentences, right? It doesn't do any writing for you. It just cleans up the big blop of dictation into something you can easily write. And a lot of people are working that into their workflow. But I'm not an AI optimist. I acknowledge that there are giants in the land. They're very scary, and many of them are very evil.
We're actually on the exact path James Cameron did in Terminator. I'm like, what? Does it have to? It wasn't a manual. We weren't supposed to follow it.
We've created the torment nexus from the book. Please do not create the torment nexus.
Oh boy. Oh,
anyway, I think that if you use it for good, if you use it as a tool for good, you can do a lot of good with it. And ignoring it is not the path, right? Because China is going to use it. Your competitors are going to use it. There are authors already making a lot of money using AI to help them write books on Amazon. And so just accepting defeat is not attractive. Nobody likes somebody who just accepts defeat.